So in this video, we're gonna edit one videos off of the Yap editor or just Claude. So I have a bunch of videos from our previous batch, and what I'm gonna do now is just gonna call up our editor, the skill, and then I'm gonna paste the directory. I'm gonna give it all bypass permission, so it has everything permission. So yeah.
So here on my own video, 1.33 GB, 1035, that's when I recorded it. It figured out, oh, this is the runtime, and then it's using a local whisper model. But here, because the video length is not that long.
Yeah, so it's figuring it out. 7 client videos, yeah, it's showing that how many videos are there. And then it figured out one project here, homeowners lose thousands. So we're gonna go into that folder, 2026 here, homeowners lose thousands. And then we're gonna go inside of that folder from here. So yeah, now the AI has completely organized everything. So the raw folder is here, and then everything, the graphics, everything will come here, and the Premiere Pro project will come inside here as well. It's ready to go actually. But now we're just gonna wait for it to edit, figure things out. So it's transcribing the footage now. So you can have like bunch of videos editing at the same time while you do your other work. And yeah, it is very simple. So now it's figuring out, oh, like these are the important words here. This is how I edit, and then now AI is doing all of that. So I just need to at last come into Premiere Pro or CapCut and then fix a couple of things, and then we're off to the races. And once you, so for example, and once you have built out everything, so what we can also do is build a content calendar that talks directly to your Instagram profile, and then we can build a content calendar. So here you can see, oh, this video is performed, this video didn't perform, how many videos you posted. So it can like analyze your content as well, and then it can give you insights like this. So this is, and then all of this is just off of one folder, and because everything is connected. So for example, if you post this video off of this window, right, it will also go talk to this content calendar, which is pretty epic. And you can build your own system. This used to take agencies so many hours, and then, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars probably. But because of AI, it's possible that a normal person can actually access this. So source durations was 89 seconds, and then cut duration is now 61.1 seconds in 6 clips. So we reduced 6.8 seconds, retake groups, so it's fixed everything. So now it's gonna go up, and then it's taken about 9 minutes to do that. So yeah, here you can see dead ear, something has been removed here, dead ear envelope verified at -70. So false start, it's able to figure that out. That's pretty epic. And then what we have going on here, another video is being edited. It's just like having 2 editors working at your project at the same time. So if you recorded 5 videos, so that means you can open up 5 windows, and then all editors are editing at the same time. So instead of waiting for every videos to be delivered, usually it can do that. What I'm also going to do is feed it your website, and then what it's going to do is take out the colors from your website and then build that motion graphics on top of that. So we're going to do that as well. So here is my client website, figure out the branding, and for motion graphics that we are going to be doing. We should be able to see some picture. Yeah, here we can see the words. Yeah, nice. So it's figuring the words out. Nice. This is taking about what, 20 minutes, and I'm having 2 videos edited at the same time. Yeah, Bridge is alive, and it's the right project, importing the XML, so we can actually see it's importing the video as well. I mean, it's pretty crazy what it's doing. But this MCP bridge is sometimes a little bit buggy, but now we can actually go here and see this. So I'm gonna take over a little bit and fix all the framing and everything.
The day you close on your house, I recommend you do this one thing. It's free and it literally takes 5 minutes, but it can save you thousands when you sell. Make an email address for your home. Let's call it 1234yourstreet@gmail.com. Everything house related goes in there. Your closing docs, your inspection report, any warranties, appliance manuals, and the big one, every receipt for any improvement or repair you ever made. This includes a new roof, a new HVAC, a bathroom remodel, all of it. Here's why these improvement receipts actually raise your home's cost basis when you sell. So if it's a rental property, say you put $80,000 into the house over the years, documented that it's $80,000 less in taxable gains.
No proof and there's no deduction. And this is the bonus. A fully documented home history is basically like a Carfax for your home. So buyers trust it, and trust will definitely get you more offers.
Nice. So now, as you can see, the cuts aren't as tight. Maybe it's fixing it itself. So let's just see what it's doing. Retiming beats into actual premium process. So yeah, you could actually see that some of this weren't as tight. So I think it's going and fixing that as well. Now it's rendering the transparent captions overlay. So I'm also going to do generate pill captions for it after you are done with that. So we're going to do 2 variations of that. Now what it's doing, yeah, it's my video is still being worked on because it was a little bit complicated project. I was having a lot of retakes on that one. Now it has done the captions as well. So all now I'm gonna do is actually it's gonna create the new timeline, and then it's gonna push all the captions in the right timeline sequence as well. I believe it will do that. Well, I just use my phone. It's crazy. Yeah, it did that. And now all I have to do is...
The day you close on your house, I recommend you do this one thing. It's free.
And then all I have to do now is just come in here and then make sure everything looks good here.
The day you close on your house, I recommend you do this one thing.
And then maybe I'll do the captions over here. And then we'll add a little bit of drop shadow. So what I don't like about the AI is that it's not really good with drop shadows. It's just always good to use when you're on.
The day you close on your house,
I recommend you do this one thing. It's free and it literally takes 5 minutes, but it can save you thousands when you sell. Make an email address for your home. Let's call it 1234yourstreet@gmail.com. Everything house related goes in there. Your closing docs, your inspection report, any warranties, appliance manuals, and the big one, every receipt for any improvement or repair you ever made. This includes a new roof, a new HVAC, a bathroom remodel, all of it. Here's why these improvement receipts actually raise your home's cost basis when you sell. So if it's a rental property, say you put $80,000 into the house over the years, documented that it's $80,000 less in taxable gains. Depending on your situation, that can either be $12,000 to $16,000 in taxes you don't pay. But if there's no receipts, then there's no proof and there's no deduction. And this is the bonus. A fully documented home history is basically like a Carfax for your home. So buyers trust it, and trust will definitely
get you more offers.
So I think might be a little bit too small, but we can always prompt it and then make it bigger. But for now, I'm gonna drop it about 115. That's pretty good.
And the day you close on your house, I recommend you do this one.
And then maybe I don't like the hook. I'll just switch to another hook.
The day you close on your house, I recommend.
And then omission. So maybe.
The day you close on your house.
Yeah, we can definitely change the captions, but this is just a demo purpose. Or I can actually just come in here and add a real different captions.
The day you close on your house, I recommend you do this one thing.
But yeah,
free and it literally takes
as an editor
like
like this,
make an email address for your home. Let's call it one.
Took about 30 minutes, while 25 minutes, while it did this. And then it's also going to do pill captions while I edit that. It's going to push that as well. And then also at the beginning, what we also do is now for motion graphics, use the context of the script, and let's plan UI style motion graphics. As an editor, what I can also do is like build a system. Oh, this is my client, this are his branding. So for example, because you're just doing it for yourself, you can also have a system where it knows all the branding, and then every motion graphics you create, it will automatically pull from that library of branding, and you don't have to feed it the colors every single time. So that's pretty epic as well. And now it's doing that. Yeah, open that project. Now it's going to go through the website and figure out the branding. So I've given it access. Remove full stop and commas. So I'm going to ask it to do that as well. Remove full stops and commas in pill captions for Verson edits moving forward. So it will understand that, and let's redo those captions. Cloud Code subscription and get started with it. But if you'd like to cut the shortcut, I am running a workshop. I'm going to remove the workshop. I'm not doing a workshop. Started with it and follow for new updates. Follow for new updates just like this. And by the way, this entire video. Yeah, so here's a little bit of mistake, but I'm going to remove this entire take because get started with it. By the way, this entire video was edited by Claude. Yeah, it was. I only did a couple of takes here. And my video is ready, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of color grading here. I think it understands what I've changed here as well. Yeah, it's understanding what I'm doing in the timeline. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of color here, make it push a little bit. So now it's done the motion graphics. It's gonna push it into because I asked it to create the V7, it's creating the V7, but it could have easily figured out that it needs to put it into V6. Yeah, it put that. So now let's just play the
day close on your house. I recommend you do this one thing. It's free and it literally takes 5 minutes, but it can save you thousands when you sell. Make an email address for your home. Let's call it 1234yourstreet@gmail.com. Everything house related goes in there. Your clothing docs, your inspection report, any warranties, appliance manuals, and the big one, every receipt for any improvement or repair you ever made. This includes a new roof, a new HVAC, a bathroom remodel, all of it.
Here's why these improvement receipts actually
Your home's cost basis when you sell. So if there's a rental property, say you put $80,000 into the house over the years, documented that it's $80,000 less in taxable gains. Depending on your situation, that can either be $12,000 to $16,000 in taxes you don't pay. But if there's no receipts, then there's no proof and there's no deduction. And this is the bonus. A fully documented home history is basically like a Carfax for your home. So buyers trust it, and trust will definitely get you more offers.
Yeah, so after that, if you like everything, so what I don't like in this one is that there's too much animation going on. So I would kind of have something like this and then have another animation, another layer of animation that is going on the top of the head. So that way we have more variation. But besides that, like, you can see the power of the AI. And if you can build this, and let's say you do this and then you just send the editors to do a little bit of the cleaning, or you can actually put everything into CapCut, have it export the final raw video, and then you can actually take it from here as well. So that's the whole video on how to edit this. So now
the day close on your house. I recommend you do this one thing. It's free and it literally takes 5 minutes, but it can save you thousands when you sell. Make an email address for your home. Let's call it 123.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, so this is good. This time, yeah, here it's good. I like this. This is important. All of it is fine, yeah. So this section.
Here's why these improvement
Receipts actually raise your home's cost basis when you sell. So if there's a rental property,
If it's a rental property, I think this math is pretty good here.
your home's cost basis when you sell. So if there's a rental property, say you put $80,000 into the house over the years, documented that it's $80,000 less in taxable gains. Depending on your
So you can actually see there's information that is important as a loan officer in the video already. And then this is fine. I'll just cut it here.
But if there's no receipts, then there's no proof and there's no.
Yeah, I mean, this is fine as well.
If there's no
It's not
receipt,
bad.
then there's no proof and there's no deduction. And this is the bonus. A fully documented home history is basically like a Carfax for your home. So buyers trust it, and trust will definitely get you more offers.
Now, what I'm also going to do is, let's just cut here, and then let's pull out.
Make an email address.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is do something like this.
The day you close on your house, I recommend you do this one thing. It's free and it literally takes 5 minutes, but it can save you thousands when you sell.
Thousands when you sell, and then this is fine. All I'm doing is just fixing.
Make an email address for your home. Let's call it 1234yourstreet@gmail.com.
and then it goes into the animation. So I'll just cross here.
Everything related goes in there. Your clothing docs, your inspection report, any warranties.
Every model.
Here's why these.
And then let's do the caption.
Here's why these.
So you can see a little bit of timing issue that AI has. All of it. So here's why. I'll just move it. Simple.
Here's why these improvement receipts raise your home's cost basis when you sell. So if it's a rental property, say you put 80.
So it's a rental property. Yeah, I think maybe we'll just add it from here.
This is a rental property. Say you put $80,000 into the house over the years. Documented that $10 less tax depending on situation, after you taxes you don't pay. But it's a receipt, it's improved, and it's no deduction. And this is the bonus. Fully documented home is basically like Carfax for your home. So buyers trusted, trust will definitely get you more.
Yeah, and trust will.
Buyers trusted.
And then I would just add zoom in and zoom outs as an editor, and that is pretty much done. A lot of work. So yeah, that's it. And then with this one,
in case someone hasn't told you, the new era of video editing is here, and it's called prompt editing. And I believe it will wipe away 80% of the jobs. And the editors and the business owners who are implementing the system will have more creative output and spend less time on tedious tasks. So the final video is under 1 minute, but sometimes it takes hours to edit just one.
So 2 videos done in about an hour. So we are at 54 seconds. But if we were just focusing on one video, I think what's even better is that having like 5 agents working on the 5 videos at the same time. And by the time, yeah, a lot of it. And then you can also just send this video to an editor who can just focus on cleaning out the stuff instead of and figuring out like the best motion graphics and building a better brand. And then I've already shown you this. You can actually track everything, and if you go to socials, you can actually also see all the videos that you posted, and then you can give you a scorecard on what video is working, what video is not working. So it's almost like having a full content creation team on your side. And for example, on LinkedIn, I'm also like pushing everything into LinkedIn. So after I render this, what I can also do is just export everything, and then here is the exported folder. Post this both in Instagram and LinkedIn, and it will go do that. So yeah, that's a lot of interesting things with AI. Thank you so much for your time.